Hi, you're watching News of the Week with Madhavi Batula on IndusTV. The Trump administration has notified Congress that it plans to divert $3.8 billion from the Defense Department's budget to build the border wall. This is in addition to more than $11 billion that's already been identified to construct more than 500 miles of new barriers along the southern US border and Mexico. Lawmakers said they received a request to reprogram more than $3.8 billion from funding for the National Guard and Weapons Program, setting the stage for a possible confrontation with Democrats. The move drew bipartisan criticism, including from the top Republican on the House Armed Services Committee. The U.S. Department of Justice ramped up its fight against states and municipalities that adopt sanctuary policies to protect unauthorized immigrants from deportation, with new lawsuits against the state of New Jersey and King County, Washington. President Trump has made harsher immigration policies and repeatedly called out sanctuary jurisdictions for not cooperating with federal immigration enforcement, including during the State of the Union speech last week. The lawsuit against New Jersey asks a court to block a directive that limits cooperation by New Jersey law enforcement officers with federal immigration enforcement. And the lawsuit against King County, Seattle targets an executive order that restricts the use of county airport for the deportation of immigration detainees. India is set to give a final approval to a $2.6 billion deal for the military helicopters from the U.S. defense firm Lockheed Martin ahead of a visit by U.S. President Trump this month. India's defense purchases from the United States have reached $17 billion since 2007. Modi's Cabinet Committee on Security is reportedly expected to clear the purchase of Seahawk helicopters for the Indian Navy in the next 2 weeks. Trump has called India the tariff king of the world, but the Modi government has been trying to address some of his concerns. Many of India's warships are without any helicopters because of years of underfunding. The Aam Aadmi Party won 61 of the Delhi Assembly's 70 seats as it rode to a wave of public approval for its efforts to improve the city's infrastructure, schools and hospitals. AAP's victory came in the backdrop of a campaign marked by shrillness and dashed BJP's hopes to form government in the capital. The victory, which has raised political stature of Arvind Kejriwal, saw BJP raking up Citizenship Amendment Act and the protest of Shaheen Bagh against the legislation which has been continuing for the past 2 months. Indian origin politician Rishi Sunak was appointed as UK's new finance minister by Prime Minister Boris Johnson in a cabinet reshuffle. Rishi Sunak founded a £1 billion global investment firm and specialized in investing in small British businesses before his entry into politics. Rishi Sunak, the son-in-law of Infosys co-founder Narayana Murthy, will join Home Secretary Preeti Patel on the top government bench. Regarding the coronavirus epidemic, World Health Organization-led mission to China is expected to touch down this weekend. The mission will include 12 international and WHO experts and a similar number of national expert counterparts from China. Mainland China has recorded 5,000 plus more cases of coronavirus, bringing the global total to 64,000 plus. The death toll from the coronavirus has now risen to at least 1,300, including 3 outside mainland China. Authorities are warning teenagers and urging parents to speak to their kids about a challenge made popular on TikTok called the Skull Breaker Challenge or the Tipping Jump Challenge that could cause serious damages to the participants. The challenge involves a trio of teens who stand in a line and jump, and when the center participants' feet leave the ground, their companions to either side attempt to knock their feet out from under them. This could be fatal. At this year's 92nd Academy Awards, South Korean film Parasite wins the most awards, including Best Picture and Best International Film. It becomes the first foreign language film to win Best Picture, and Joaquin Phoenix won Best Actor for 2020 Oscars for his role as Arthur Fleck in Joker. Renée Zellweger won Best Actress at the 92nd Academy Awards for a portrayal of Hollywood icon Judy Garland in the movie Judy. That wraps up News of the Week. Thank you for watching IndusTV.